Oh my gosh, you guys, good morning, by the way. Last night was insane. Last night was absolutely insane. Oh my gosh, Missy Moo. We're gonna go over notes so you guys can hear everything and like the build up. Hi, by the way. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Freya. Oh gosh, there's my voice on my phone. Hello, Freya. Hello, Satan. Hello, Sir Austin. Let me scroll up. Richard. Hi, Richard. And Outlaw, good to see you. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Kara, I said hi to you, right? Okay. So, hey, Statue. Hey, Jess. I know, too. Hey, Jess. Messy Moo. Oh my gosh, Freddie. Oh my gosh. So we have to go over the notes because the whole buildup is just insane. Let's get a few things out of the way really fast. I might not cover foodie beauty stuff today. I might not. I don't know. I went to bed after 2 a.m. We had like a family emergency. It really sucked. My family got stuck on the side of the road. Like, it's not funny, but like I'm laughing because it's just insane. They got stuck on the side of the road. My sister, my nephews, my daughter, they got towed off the road. And then they got lost in this tow truck shuffle where the call kept being placed like around and around to other people, but like nobody was picking it up. And then every time my sister would call and say, hey, you guys said you were going to be here 20 minutes ago. Where are you? They said they were putting out another call. It ended up being, so my parents went out there, drove out there, waited with everybody until, a tow truck driver never came, but waited until like 1:30 in the morning over in Santa Ana. So it was a long night. The kids are home, my family's home, everybody's safe, but like we went to bed after 2 and then got up at 6. So like I am doing this without coffee. I'm doing this barely caffeinated, but I wanted to talk to you guys about this. Hello, Cyber. Hi, Hyde. Suburban. Hello, good to see you. I just got the notification. Yeah, we got to talk about it. All right, let me at least get a sip of soda. This is my coffee today, a Coke Zero right now. Breakfast of Champions. Hey, Forever Brandy. Hey, Sammy. Hey, Hazel. Bumper Forehead Messy Moo. Hey, Tia. Okay, so just to get you guys caught up really fast, if you can't stay for all the notes, Marty went live last night. Missy Moo promised receipts that she wasn't giving or didn't have and pretty much wasted his time. Do you guys want me to give you a summary? Let's just go to the notes. Let's go to the notes. But I will say, I need to say this, you guys. Missy Moo is already threatening people. What posted on Marty's comment section or in Marty's comment section, I guess I should say. Hey, Sachi, that Missy Moo threatened her in an email to strike her. If anybody talks about Missy Moo, she's going to privacy strike them, and she keeps threatening court. So this just made me want to cover it even more so. Hey, Sage. Missy Moo made a donkey. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Girl, get you an energy drink, relax, and just talk. Yeah. Like, I don't have the most energy right now, but I definitely want to hang out with you guys. So we're just going to talk about everything. Missy Moo is a loser. Yeah. Yeah. And she is very mad. She gets very mad if you talk about how she sent Natter nudes. But what she's going to find is really hard while she's making all these threats to everybody. If you talk about me, I'm going to take you to court. I'm going to strike your channel. Is if she puts a video up on a public platform such as YouTube, which she put up her own police call. She took it down. We're allowed to react to whatever she puts on a public platform. And we are protected by this thing called fair use. So she's going to have a really hard time with that. And I know if she starts threatening anybody in the States, we're allowed to have an opinion, freedom of speech, and having an opinion is not defamation. She literally called the police for defamation last night, you guys. So I just want to say, Missy Moo, good luck. I'm not afraid of you. I'm going to keep covering this. I don't think anybody should be afraid of you. What, are you going to take every single reaction channel to court? Good luck with that. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, NASA. I love this. Oh my gosh. Erin said she sounded ridiculous. She was so unhinged. Like, she's crazier than Foodie. I just have to say that. Oh no, she's going to take me to court, but that's my opinion. You're crazier than Foodie, Missy Moo. Or just equally as crazy, maybe a little bit more. She is pathetic, Sammy. Steve. Oh my gosh, she is. It's wild. All right, let me get these notes up. Disclaimer, we don't condone anything that's happening. However, I'm not going to condemn it. Would I do any of this stuff? No. I wouldn't, but I am reporting the news back to you. There is a long chat with Nader. Marty does talk to Nader, but I want you guys to keep in mind, because it's really hard for me to listen to him too. Just keep in mind, I think just Marty knows what he's doing. I think it's entertainment. I think it's content. I think he knows talking to Nader really pisses Foodie Beauty off, and especially Missy Moo now. So just think of the bigger picture. I don't really think that, I mean, it could happen. I was going to say, I don't really think he's going to be joining Nader and Dee Dee for dinner anytime soon. It could happen. I don't know. But just keep your mind open. Okay. Just open your mind. This is a bigger picture. It's for entertainment. It's to piss Foodie off. Now, definitely Missy Moo. And just try to keep an open mind. We don't do Nader stuff over here. We don't even react to him, anything like that. But we're going to talk about this. Hey, Leo. It's all part of the plan. Exactly, Richard. Hey, Rudolph. Good to see you. She went looking for Marty to talk to her, and she also lied and said she had paperwork on Foodie. Why does she always say she has proof, but yet never shows it? Because I don't believe she really has proof. I remember when she used me and manipulated me to share her side of the story on the panel when she came on, and like she had so many receipts. She never showed them. She wasted all of our time. Then she got a ton of subscribers because she kept promising she had these receipts and she was going to show them. She never has. She has no receipts. If anything, you guys, I believe Foodie and all these people have much more dirt on her. And that's my opinion. And I do think she sent Nader nudes based off what I saw and how she acted. That's my opinion. Do I know that for a fact? I don't know, but Marty said he got proof. So who knows? Yeah, he's only talking to Nader because he knows it'll get Chantel riled up. Chantel and now Missy Moo. So, he knows what he's doing. Elizabeth Jennifer said, so Marty is keeping Nader relevant? Hold on, let me pull up the chat on my phone because your comment went away. Hey, Nightmare. I'm sorry if I didn't see you come in. Okay, well, I don't know where your comment went, Elizabeth Jennifer. Let me see. Oh, so Marty is keeping Nader relevant, a man who hurt women. I think you need to look at it. Like, none of us want to be talking about Nader or covering Nader. But do I know talking about this is going to piss Foodie and Missy Moo off? Yes, so I am. But I'm not watching Nader's content. I'm not promoting it. I will never like him, ever. And I won't ever be reacting to his videos with Marty on here. Marty, I think, is keeping him relevant for the moment to get at Foodie Beauty and Missy Moo. So that's what it is. I can't spend too much time thinking about the morality of having Nader on and talking about him because I just kind of want to cover the news and what's happening. So, hey, Reaper. All right, let's get into this. Yeah, Forever said, I agree. I think, hey, Anna, by the way, I agree. I think she did send them because of the way she's acting. Never share nudes. I think she did too. She acted so guilty, you guys. Okay, let's get into this. If you guys want to, feel free to elaborate in the chat and let other people know, because there was a few things I had questions on. So feel free to give I'm not going to be reading the chat right now, but feel free to give your point of view. Feel free to clear up any confusion. I know a lot of you guys watch Marty in here, so just have at it in the comment section. Help each other out, elaborate, do everything else. Hey, Julia. He was brought up because basically he's content right now, and not in my opinion, but basically, in my opinion, Marty is, I guess you could say, platforming him for a moment to get at Foodie Beauty and Missy Moo. I don't think there's much more to it. It's going to sound like there's much more to it in the notes, but I don't think there is. I think Marty is a great actor, a great troll, and he knows how to lay it on thick. And I think he knows how to make you think that he likes you. Does that make sense? It's okay. So, Hyde, it's okay. So as far as spoilers, it's okay. Just, I'm going to be reading it and you guys clear up or elaborate or do anything in the chat. Okay, let's get to these notes. So Friday night stream, it's titled Chantel's Bestie Willing to Provide Receipts, Proving the Marriage is Fake, and More Details. I said, I wonder if we will actually get receipts this time. We didn't. Marty says in chat, I hate Pete's. He also says the Missy audio is pretty rough. Someone in chat says, well, Missy Moo is pretty rough, and that gave me a really good laugh. He says it's excruciating to listen to. Literally no one in the chat has a kind word to say about Missy Moo, and the live hasn't even begun yet. Marty says 5 minutes or so because he isn't drunk enough to listen to the woman ramble. None of us are, Marty, and I have to do this sober, so wish me luck for this. Marty says in chat, sorry, one moment, talking to Natter. Jennifer Corvina's in the chat. Marty says he's about to hang up with Natter and that he normally starts off with a song, but he said he's going to do a 2-for-1. He is covering Kaya, but he calls her Kia. So he brought up Kaya for a bit, but he calls her Kia. But he said he's going to do 2-for-1. He is covering Kaya. He said he uncovered dirt about her boyfriend, and it's really scary. He said he thinks it will open our eyes up. So he did some digging on Kaya's boyfriend. And he wasn't just a pimp. He was a ghostwriter for a popular rapper. He ghost wrote a song for rapper. Audio cuts out. No, we all say. Oh, okay, he is back. He's playing the song that her boyfriend ghost wrote for. Okay, you guys. And then I wrote, oh my gosh, is this real? Is this Cyrax? It's Cyrax. Oh, Marty got us good. So basically he trolled us all starting the live stream. That's just how it is, you guys. He trolled us. He had a whole story about how he found what else Kaya's boyfriend did. He was a ghostwriter. It turns out he played a Cyrax song. I said, oh my gosh, is this real? Is this Cyrax? It's Cyrax. Okay, he got us good. I said, my ears are bleeding. It's called Cyrax Lost Innocence, and I want to evaporate right now and cease to exist. This is awful. I noticed he isn't big on the whole rhyming thing. And I said, this song is a lot, though. Marty talking about Kaya and Chantel. He calls her Kia like the car. He says, what's going on is terrible. He had an excruciating boring call with Missy Moo. He said Missy has been Foodie's bottom bitch. So I guess this is where the confusion starts off. Missy Moo, he has audio of Missy Moo talking to somebody else. So just quick to catch you guys up, Missy Moo contacted Marty, or tried to anyway, somehow gone in contact with him. They were talking on the phone and she was promising receipts, and she had none. So Marty says Missy has been Foodie's bottom bitch. He says Missy has been awful to T and Sass, and to spare herself, she offered up this information. So again, Missy Moo, in order to spare herself for not apologizing to T and Sass, is offering up information. However, you guys, I hate to give a spoiler alert. She has no information. She has no receipts. She's full of shit. Let's see. Aaron, you could hear his dislike a bit when, yeah. Hey, Miami, good to see you. Yeah, it was wild. Okay. So he says Missy has been awful to T and Sass, and to spare herself, she offered this information up. She offered her phone number to Marty to spill the beans on Chantel. Marty says she can get it and will get it if this isn't anything of substance. And I think she's going to get it, you guys. He said these calls are terrible. She just rants on and on and on. Marty says he can't have his peace breached by these people. Marty says if she doesn't comply, everything he has done to other people will happen to her too. I said chat doesn't really want to hear her. The audio sucked, but we get much better audio and everything else after. So the audio, I even put this in my notes. It sounded like she was in the bathroom talking on the toilet or something. I don't know. There was like a weird bathroom echo. It kind of sounded like her phone was in the toilet at one point. The audio sucked. Hey, if I'm missing anybody coming in, it's so good to see you. Hi, hello. I'm not really looking at the chat right now. Right now, you guys are kind of chatting, hanging out, and filling in any gaps or, questions or anything right now. Let's see. Chat doesn't really want to hear her. I can't blame them. Oh, more people are saying yes now. They do want to hear the audio. I said, okay. Oh, I said, oh, yay, we're listening to the audio. Chat's yelling, no, we can't hear the audio at all. Marty said she could be useful, but he doesn't know if it's worth it. I said, you literally can't hear a thing. I asked, was she in a toilet bowl? Marty says people may not like this, but he was 15 minutes late because he was talking with his man, which is Natter. He gave him and Dee Dee a shout out. He considers himself cousins with them. He said, we are viewing Natter under shit-covered glasses. He says, you gotta love Natter. Again, let me remind you, this sounds like a good time to remind you. I think this is part of something bigger. I think it's just to piss Foodie and Missy Moo off. I don't think Natter's going to be his best man at a wedding or anything. I think there's a bigger picture to this. So in this moment, I'm putting my feelings about Natter to the side for a second, just so I can watch all this stuff go down. So that's it. That's all. I would suggest you guys do the same and don't read any more into it because you're going to drive yourself crazy or get your feelings hurt or whatever. So just view it as content and entertainment and for a bigger purpose, okay? He says, you gotta love Natter. Marty says Missy Moo is supposed to provide the proof that the marriage isn't real. She said the visa was denied and that they aren't going back to Canada. Then she talked about her job and birds for like 15 minutes. He says he doesn't want to listen to that shit, and I can't blame him. He said Missy Moo can give it up or get effed. He said he did enjoy the new Salon Chantal upload because it's unbeatable. His favorite one was the four-wheeling one in the desert. I said, okay, we are watching. He said he hasn't been as target-oriented on Foodie because he's waiting for info from Missy Moo. If she doesn't have what he wants by 12 p.m. tomorrow, she is a target. So what time is it right now? 9. So for me, that's 3 hours away. So if Missy Moo doesn't provide Marty what he wants, which is proof that their marriage isn't real, she will be a target. But I think either way, she made herself a target now. So even if I just don't think she stands a chance anymore in this at all. I know she really wanted to be the next Foodie Beauty, but I think her dreams have just been crushed. Oh, I know the part, you guys, when she's like, and I don't mind making a stink calling the paper. We got to get to that point. Okay. I can't get distracted. Let me take a sip of my soda really fast. User, we just started, and there's still a lot more to go over. There's still a lot. Okay, so he hasn't been as target oriented on Foodie because he's waiting for the info from Missy Moo. If she doesn't have what he wants by 12 p.m. tomorrow, she is a target. As bad as Chantal is a target. He doesn't have high hopes for Missy Moo. He said he doesn't like his time being wasted, and Missy Moo is wasting his time. Back to the video, and he says he can't watch. Back to the video, and he says he can watch Foodie Beauty ride four-wheelers all day. Okay, that video was funny. Like, re-seeing it on somebody else's channel was pretty funny. Like, the thing's barely crawling, and she's like all scared. Like, I don't know. Okay, let's see. I said it was pretty hilarious. I'm behind in this, but I think we go back to the audio because chat says R.I.P. Missy Moo. Back to the audio. Missy Moo starts off saying, I sent a picture of T and Sass's daughter who is over 40 years old. She is saying Marty is going after her. Marty says, I haven't even gone after you, Missy Moo. And then I said, wow, audio sucks. But Marty says, if you think name calling is bad, Missy Moo, basically you haven't seen anything yet. Missy Moo is whining that she shouldn't have to apologize. Marty says he has heard people that don't believe she even has another job as a processor, that she is just a bird lady with too much time in her hands and spends all day in her room. So, okay, I added that it spends too much time in her room, but he called her a bird lady with too much time on her hands. Really fast about the processor. I thought she was at a home care health aide or something. Like, so now she's a processor, and then she said she was a court reporter. Is that the same thing? I don't know. But I could have swore before she said she works from home, like scheduling appointments for home health care. I maybe I'm remembering somebody else that just happens to look like Missy Moo and talk like her. But I feel like her job has changed a couple times. Okay, so he says she's just a bird lady with too much time on her hands, and he is pissed off. He said making promises pisses him off. On the audio, Missy says she will not have her image tarnished. Literally everybody asks, what image? All of us. I said it out loud. The chat said it. Like, what image? What image? So she doesn't want her image tarnished. And I said, what image? I said, nobody likes you, and we think you were all just like Foodie. We think you were just like Foodie Beauty Missy Moo. I said, more of Missy Moo whining. Missy Moo will not have her image tarnished over false accusations about her sock account. She literally said that. She's not going to have her image tarnished over false accusations about her sock accounts. But the funny thing is I have proof. A few of us have these screenshots of one of her sock accounts. When you click on the link, it goes to Missy Moo. Like, it was her channel. She owned it. So it's not a false accusation. It's not. Um, Oh my gosh, Archie. I don't think the newspaper is gonna beg her for her story. She's unbearable. Anybody would spend 2 minutes asking her questions and be like, that's it, that's all. Sorry, can't help you. Bye. Like, that's just, the police didn't even want to stay on the phone with her. Like, they kept telling her they couldn't help her, and she was yapping their ear off. But we'll get to that point because we still have to go over the Natter chat and like all this stuff. Okay, so let's see. She will not have her image tarnished over false accusations about her sock accounts. She says something about her wanting Marty to talk to her boss of 13 years. Marty says, why would you want Marty to talk to your boss? Missy Moo says she didn't dox anyone's children. More ranting by her. Marty is talking over her because no one cares. She is still going off about her not using sock accounts. Yeah, right. He is done with listening to this, Marty said. He just dodged a time grenade. He said he doesn't want to listen to this woman speak anymore. He thinks it's a dead end. He said FFG even said that, and he should have listened. He said Missy Moo just wants attention, but she isn't going to like the attention she gets from him. Natter is on the phone now. Her image is she's a lol cow. Like, what image? Nobody respects her. Nobody thinks highly of her. Nobody does anything but point and laugh at her. Like, there might be 2 people who chat with her, but like, otherwise, she's just somebody we watch to laugh at. Like, what image? What image? She's known as the creepy lady who asked Foodie Beauty if she could wear her skin. And she talks to dolls like, that's a whole other thing. But like the dolls, that she talks like a baby all the time. Hey guys, it's Missy Moo. Hey Moo. Like, she's just, no, she's a creep. Okay, so let's go. But she isn't going to like the attention she gets from him. Natter is on the phone now. Marty is chatting it up with Natter about Missy Moo. Natter says, yeah, she was a supporter of Foodie's for 5 years, and she was trying to get Chantal to collab with her. She was planning something for them to collab, but Foodie refused, and that's why she got mad. Natter says we all believe Chantal about him. He says it's all talk. Chatting about his cooking, he says people think he is full of himself. I wrote, yeah, we do. He says he gives you back what you give him. You treat him good, he is good. If you treat him bad, then he is bad. Marty says that's a good motto to live by. Marty tells Natter he thought Missy Moo could be useful, but she is just a weird bird lady who wants to talk people's head off all day. She does. And you guys will, like, you'll hear the example. Well, we're not going to play the audio, but excuse me. You're not going to hear the audio, but I read out most of the police calls. So she talks the poor officer's ear off. And at one point they're like, okay, I have 911 calls coming in, but she didn't care because she wanted to sue them, or no, she wanted Marty arrested. She called Akron, Ohio. She lives in Canada about Marty. But it was the whole thing is weird. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. But she's just a weird bird lady who wants to talk people's head off all day. Natter says she can keep talking to her toys. They laugh about her dolls for a bit. Natter calls Bad Seed, who is in the chat, a liar. I put in my notes, I like Bad Seed. I do. Natter says people have no idea, and I can't understand what else he is trying to say. Something about his brother with kids and killing a cow. He said we don't fake that. I don't understand. Yeah, then I put in something about killing a cow to feed people. I don't know. I don't know what he was trying to say, nor do I really care. If he really has a brother with kids, I don't care. Now he is ranting about Pretty Genius. He calls her evil. I said, I'm behind in the chat, but I see Missy Moo is live, just FYI. So yeah, she was live. and making her making her calls to the police. Someone said she is threatening to call the police for defamation. I said, I guess we will find out. Nader said Foodie offered him a salary, $500 a month. And then I said, oh my gosh, Missy Moo is calling Marty. What the F? Marty says he will tell her, show the receipts and be spared. Or not, and don't be spared. Marty asks Nader if he should answer. Will she just waste his time? Nader says you will waste your time talking. Dee Dee is in the back trying to put her whole 2 cents in. Yeah, she was piping in a lot, like chiming in left and right. I said Missy Moo left a voicemail. In the voicemail, she is talking like a creep and says small-minded Marty or something like that. So let me give you an example of how she was talking. Hey, small-minded Marty. Marty. She sounded so creepy. Like, think of a horror movie, a scary movie where a doll comes alive. And like how their voice would sound, that's how Missy Moo sounded. Small-minded Marty. Like, that's literally it. So I said, Missy Moo left a voicemail. In the voicemail, she is talking like a creep and says small-minded Marty or something. I said, ew, this is weird. She is psychotic. She says, in my opinion, she is. In my opinion, she is. Go ahead and try and take me to court for that, Missy Moo, because I think you're psychotic. It's my opinion. So I said, she's psychotic. She says, I'm not playing with you. She is mad he was chatting with Nader. Girl, I said nobody was too fond of it. However, none of us are leaving him voicemails about it. Nader comes back. He says, do you know Jessica Muska's story? He says, Marty, I went to jail and I never denied it, yada, yada, yada. Nader going off about Missy Moo again. He said Missy Moo sent him pics. Marty asks, what kind? He says, all kinds. So nudes, basically. Marty says to Nader, if Missy Moo doesn't give something substantial on Chantel, her hubby and coworkers are going to get it. Marty suggests calling Missy Moo with Nader on the phone. Nader loves this idea. All right, let me pause and read the chat really fast. Missy the doll, like, it could be a scary movie, you guys. It should just be called that. If there's already not a scary movie called that, but she is creepy. She sent those nudes and she is married, and so the way she acted about this whole nudes thing, and there was something she said to the police that was very telling to me when she's like, even if I sent the nudes, he shouldn't be doing this to me. And that was just in her behavior. It was like, if you did not send these nudes, because at one point too, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'll say this. At one point too, she was like, and they're threatening to send the pictures to my boss. If those weren't you in the picture, if those nudes weren't you, what are you worried about? Why are you so worried? Like, nobody normal behaves this way if they're innocent. She definitely sent the pics, right, Debbie? I know. I'm sorry, Jamie. I'm sorry. I have so much fun doing these voices, but Missy Moose was like, I don't know. She was trying to sound like a sexy killer doll or something. It was weird, and she definitely didn't pull off sexy, but she did pull off the killer doll. She did. She sent those. I think so too. You don't get shook and pull a stunt if there are no nudes. Exactly. And her parents, I think, isn't her dad a preacher or something? So this stuff coming out, she's a married woman sending nudes to somebody who's been accused of SA and is still going to court for it. Like, it's not a good look, right? It's not a good look. And she's been very public about where her parents work, what church. Like, she messed up. She put her kids all over the community post. Like, she messed up. She really messed up. Yeah, exactly, you guys. I thought she had a daycare. See, it doesn't make sense. So she's a court reporter, a processor. I could have swore she said she scheduled appointments for something about home health care. But now maybe she said she ran a daycare. Like, what does she actually do? I don't believe she does. I don't think she does work. There's no way. I don't know, Spoil. I don't know. She either once sent her own nudes or sent photos of another woman in the community and said they were hers. I believe that, oh my Lanta. I do. Crystal said she don't have a case either. She is putting it online, which is a no-no. Exactly. There's no case. Mind you, I have the screenshots. I think I put them up in the community tab. I can't remember now. So much happened. But she was she was saying that she's going to take Marty and Natter down. Da, 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 da. So how is she going to call the police saying she's so scared and da, 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 but she's making community posts that she's taking them down. She's on a journey to take them down. It's not going to work out in her favor. And she does this whole thing throughout the whole police phone call about her boss of 13 years. Like, she wants Marty to be afraid of her boss of 13 years. She wants all of us to be afraid of her boss of 13 years. Missy Moo, I can promise you nobody gives a damn about your boss. And if they hired somebody like you and have had you on for 13 years, I'm side-eyeing them too. Like, you're not okay. You're not okay. All those personalities, definitely. She said, I strung him along. She shot a weak one. Oh my gosh. Dark Side Becky said, if I get my boss involved, will that get more pull? She said that. She literally said that to police, you guys. Or I know we're getting ahead of ourselves again, but she said that to the police. If I get my boss of 13 years involved, will that have more pull? And she was talking about like a sheriff too. Is her boss a sheriff? I don't think so. If her boss was a sheriff, she wouldn't be doing all this. So the whole thing didn't make sense to me. She's unhinged. She's not normal. I think her and Foodie Beauty are still talking. And if they are, they really need to just join forces and go to inpatient together. Like, go away for a month, go get the mental health care that you two need and whatever else is going on. And like, just, I don't know, like, they're not okay. I know, let alone her boss. I feel bad for this boss. You know, he or she, I'm sorry, I don't mean to assume, or them, they probably have no idea what's going on. And then she's like, my boss of 13 years, I'm going to have my boss of 13 years. And she's like volunteering her boss's services, just like Foodie Beauty volunteered her uncle. It's like, what the heck? It was the most cringe phone call. Okay, so here we go. Marty says, hold on. Marty suggests calling Missy Moo with Natter on the phone. Natter loved the idea. Marty says if she doesn't pick up, he is going to call her husband. They call Missy Moo. He says, hey, Missy Moo, how are you doing tonight? She creepily says, Marty. Then goes on a rant about pictures and saying Marty needs to verify that. Just keep paying attention to how much she's going off about these pictures. Again, if somebody's innocent, they don't act like this. So the way she said, Marty, then she goes on a rant about pictures and saying Marty needs to verify that. Natter tries to talk and Missy Moo rants over him. So Marty says he's going to, So Marty says he's going to mute her so Natter can finish speaking. That pissed her off. So let me read that again. She goes on a rant about pictures and saying Marty needs to verify that. Natter tries to talk. Missy Moo rants over him, so Marty says he's going to mute her so Natter can finish speaking. Natter says he has the pictures. Missy Moo was saying she has a tattoo and the pictures won't have a tattoo. But how does she know that? That's my question. Like, that told me a lot too when she was like, I have a tattoo and those pictures won't have a tattoo. I don't know. It just didn't make sense to me. Like, the way she's behaving is not somebody who's innocent. Hold on really fast, you guys. Let me grab a tissue really fast. I have to sneeze. I'll be right back. Okay, do you ever feel the sneeze coming on? All right, here we go. So, Missy Moo was saying she has a tattoo and the pictures won't have a tattoo. But how does she know that? And then I said, I really think she sent him pics, you guys. I do. Natter is going to send Marty pics, but asked him not to show anyone. Marty says he would like to know what her husband and coworkers would have to say about these games she's playing. Hey, Sammy. She could be Sammy. Sammy said, anyone think Foodie could be at Missy Moo's? She could be. She got a tattoo just to say that, probably. She's getting one today, like a full sleeve. She has comments turned off on her last video. Before I went to bed finally, her comment section was full of people. So she wanted attention. She just didn't get the kind she was hoping for, you guys. So let's see. I missed your comment, but hello. She probably sent him old nudes before the tattoo, maybe emotionally. Hound Lover said, I bet it was her in the pics, but she edited out the tattoo. Yeah. I mean, anything's possible, but I fully believe she sent them. I do. I know Natter's a liar. In my opinion, I don't know. I haven't watched him for a long time. I don't know. But I know he lies about things. But I just really believe that she sent him nudes. I really do. Okay, so Natter is going to send Marty pics, but asked him not to show anyone. Marty says he would like to know what her husband and coworkers would have to say about these games she's playing. He says again, if she cooperates, nothing will happen. Natter is basically saying she hates him because nothing happened with them. Like nothing happened between them. If she hates him, why did she send her picture? Like, why did she send her nudes to him? Pause stream because Missy Moo just posted she is taking Natter and Marty down. Okay, back to the stream. Dee Dee asks Marty what brought him to Goral World. Marty says she inserted herself into the Cyrax world and she deserves it. They talk about pressing charges against her. Yeah, I didn't understand that. Natter and Dee Dee were talking about pressing charges against Foodie. I don't know. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I said, is Foodie supposed to be her? Like, who is her? Marty tells Natter Foodie will be in love with him forever. Natter says it's sickness, not love, and that's probably the only normal thing I've ever heard Natter say. When he said it's sickness, not love, I was like, wow, you made sense for like one time. They are chatting about Foodie. Marty gets update. Missy Moo is calling the police on him. This is where it gets really good, you guys. He said, I don't even live in Akron, you dumb bitch. Natter and Dee Dee going off about Missy Moo. Marty says the police department loves him over there. Natter sent the pics? I guess. Marty's laughing. We are listening to Missy Moo call the police. Missy Moo apparently has an open case against Natter. She is telling them she has an open case with a man in her country. So Natter. Marty says his case is a slam dunk. Okay, back to her calling the cops. She is calling the police for defamation. Defamation. Marty says she wouldn't be calling the police if these pictures aren't real. Exactly. If she's not in any pictures, why is she calling the police? And it just doesn't make sense. She's in Canada calling Ohio, Akron, Ohio, right? Where Cyrax lives about Marty for defamation? Like the whole thing is just so stupid. And it gets worse, you guys. Like this poor officer. I hope somebody treats them for lunch today. I don't know, buys them a coffee for their service. Like they put up with a bunch of shit from Missy Moo. So Marty says she wouldn't be calling the police if these pictures aren't real. She is telling the police a whole novel about these pictures that they probably don't even care about. She is ranting to the police about Marty and telling the police about Cyrax having so many problems with this scumbag. Her words, not mine. Marty says he is going full steam ahead if she doesn't give the info on Chantel. She tells the police Marty is internet scum. She asks if the police are familiar with Marty. The woman says vaguely. Marty says, F this B about Missy Moo. Missy Moo has completely gone insane, by the way. She really doesn't like that we know that she sent her pictures to Natter when she's a married woman. A preacher's daughter, people. A preacher's daughter. Sending nudes to another man while she's happily married. She deleted or privated the video as we are watching, but we end up getting the full video, you guys. True, my Lanta. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Just saying that. You know what? That's a good one. Wasting American resources. Exactly. She wouldn't have any issues if she didn't send nudes. That's it. That's all. Like in this day and age, you guys just don't send nudes to people online that you don't know. Like I just wouldn't send them at all because these pictures are forever. The internet's forever. You don't know if people are going to turn on you. Just don't do it. Don't even do it for a troll. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. So now Missy Moo is known just like she's just another woman who sent Natter her nudes. You know, that's all she is on here. Just another woman who sent Natter her nudes. None of these people are competent or really serious about what they're doing because if they were, Miami said this is attention/fun. Yeah. Imagine waiting on hold on 911 because of this lunatic. Yeah, eventually the cop gets her off the phone because they're like, look, I have 911 calls coming in. It gets really stupid, you guys. It really gets, you'll hear, hey, Tom, you will hear, hey, Hugh. Oh, Hugh, I would go, okay. I really, at this point, if you came in late, I would just replay because I don't know how to explain any of this at all leading up to it other than Missy Moo went insane, called the police on Marty for defamation because he said that she sent Natter her nudes. And basically, I'm 90% sure that she probably did. The way she behaved and her words, she told on herself many ways. And she's just another woman who sent him nudes. That's all she is on here. Let's see. Missy Moo has completely gone insane, by the way. She really doesn't like that we know she sent her pictures to Natter when she's a married woman, a preacher's daughter, people. She deleted or privated the video as we are watching. She got mad Marty didn't care. More Natter telling Marty about Missy Moo. Dude, this video of hers is creepy. She's talking like a pissed off child. Why do her and Foodie do that? I don't understand the baby voice that they do when they're talking and like I don't understand it. But that's what they do. They talk like almost a child having a temper tantrum, but a million times worse. And then they revert to like this baby voice. It's really creepy. They're grown adults. I don't know what's wrong with them, but that's what they do. So I said, dude, this video of hers is creepy. She's talking like a pissed off child. Why do her and Foodie do that? Back to listening to her call the police about defamation. She's calling the police because Natter said Missy Moo sent her inappropriate pictures. Hi, thank you so much for the super chat. Mrs. No Madness catches Foodie's most moist clappy drip. Oh, wow, that's a long name. Thank you so much for the super chat. It was very creepy. She's very creepy. I hope you're having a beautiful day, by the way. And thank you again. I got a super chat. I'm going to have to read this. Mrs. No Madness catches Foodie's moist clappy drip sent me a super chat. Woohoo! Thank you so much. You knew she was going to get shit when she said, let's do what Marty would do. That part was creepy, dude. So let's do what Marty would do. Her voice, she's insane. Insane. Yes, thank you again, Clappy Drip. I guess that's your new nickname, Clappy Drip. All right, let's move on. Let's see. Back to listening to her call the police about defamation. She's calling the police because Natter said Missy Moo sent her inappropriate pictures. But why call Akron, Ohio about her case in Canada? Because she kept going, I have an open case in Canada. Like, what are they supposed to do about it? They don't care. She is telling literally, they don't care. She is telling the police that a man said he is going to share photos with her work and her husband's work. Wait, but I thought you didn't send any photos, Missy Moo. So she keeps telling the police, and he said he's going to send photos. If you didn't send them, what's the problem? Right? What is the problem? She sent them. She totally sent them, in my opinion. Okay, let's see. I said, wait, but I thought you didn't send any photos, Missy Moo. She tells the police about music Biz Marty and Cyrax drama. She is giving the sob story. She had her job for 13 years and they are threatening to send pictures. But if there are no pictures, why are you so upset, Missy Moo? And you know what? This is a side thing, but Missy Moo's threatened to call we all know what she's done. She's literally done the worst for Foodie Booty. And I guess it probably just doesn't feel so nice having it all come back to you, right, Missy Moo? So if there are no photos, why are you so upset? And then I put, you guilty girl. Missy deleted her community post rage, by the way, about taking Marty and Natter down. Okay, back to the stream. More chatting with Natter. Missy Moo tells police she is being blackmailed by Marty. More chatting. Marty says people should have done their homework around here. Back to the police calls. Missy Moo sent the photos, in my opinion. She just told the police, even if I did send them, he shouldn't be sending them around. She's asking the police to get in touch with him. Marty says Missy Moo is just mad her pictures are probably going to come out now. I'm sure they will. Marty says, I hope it's worth it for you, Missy Moo. I hope it's worth it. Missy Moo tells the police, Marty seems like a menace. I don't know anybody who uses that word. Like, I don't know. Like, no, if you use that word, but the way she was like, and he just seems like a menace. I don't know why that made me laugh so much, but it did. Okay, Marty jokes that the police in Akron are familiar with his name, but I will tell you one thing. The police in her town will be familiar. So this is what he says. He says, the police in Akron, Ohio are familiar with my name. But, he says, I will tell you one thing. The police in her town will be familiar with my name too when it's all said and done. And I said, damn. Natter asked if she got doxxed. Marty says, yes, yes, yes. Marty says, that's going to be tomorrow night if she isn't good on her word. Marty asks what her word is, and Natter asks what her word is. Marty says to provide proof that they aren't really married. Natter tells Marty if he sends Missy Moo's pics, it would be against the law. But just to let you know, Marty's seen them and has them and confirmed it. So maybe it didn't come from Natter. Maybe Natter got hacked or something. I don't know. That's basically what Marty says too. He's like, Natter got hacked and somebody sent me pictures. So I don't know. Just, they want us to know that the pictures didn't come from Natter for whatever reason, but we know. All right, so Marty says to provide proof that they aren't really married. Natter tells Marty if he sends Missy Moo pics, it would be against the law. But you guys, either way, I believe those pics are real. Look at how she acted. And Marty says her reaction was enough for me. Yeah, she proved the pics are very real and were sent to Natter. Back to the call. Missy Moo telling the police who Music Biz Marty is online. She said she gave Marty fair warning. She said that several times. And I've warned him. Like, oh gosh, we're shaking in our boots. You warned Marty. Like, the police don't care. Like, who cares? Hey, Frank. She was so entitled and rude to that female cop too. She was. Like, I don't typically go around calling people Karens because I think it's like overused now. And if you have an opinion at all, you're a Karen. But she was a Karen. Because we'll get to the part, you guys, where she's like, and I'm going to call the paper and I'm going to make a big stink about it and the paper is going to know about it. Like, it was so stupid. It was so dumb. Okay, so she says she gave Marty fair warning. She's telling the police how the internet doesn't really believe she has a job. Yes, seriously, she's telling the police this. She made it a point to say, and for some reason, they don't really believe I have a job when I've had a job for 13 years. Like, who cares? Do you think this police officer cares if you really have a job or not? Like, please. Remember, only guilty people get upset. True. The way she acted, it was just telling. It was like, I don't know, almost like when you know a child is lying about something. This is the best example I can give, how they start like giving more details in a story and 20 different versions of how this happened, but they're set on the word that they're not lying. I don't know. The best way I could describe it is like a child who's lying and got caught. That's the best way. The paper won't do ish. They will laugh. Nobody is going to listen to Missy Moo. She's going to call the paper. Oh, okay. There's much more serious things going on in this world than Missy Moo sending her nudes to Natter and people finding out about it. I don't know how to break it to her. Hey, Sagittarius, good to see you. The story is in the free press. I literally can see the dispatcher rolling her eyes. Same. Like, they probably wish they could have hung up on her. I probably would have, but yeah, I guess you probably can't do that if you're a police officer, which is why I will never be one and probably should never be one. I'd hang up on people like this. Oh, there's a new Cyrax video out. Okay, well, on Cyrax's channel, I won't be attending that video. Taking cookies from the cookie jar with crumbs on their mouth. That's the best way, Hugh. You said it perfectly. You know, the whole over-explaining and the huffing and puffing and everything. She's caught. She sent her nudes to Natter. She's no better than anybody she's talked about, and she can shove it. I want to say, too, I have a feeling. Never mind. I'm not going to say this. Okay. Missy Moo telling the police. Where is she? She's telling the police how the internet doesn't believe she really has a job. Yes, seriously. Police tell Missy Moo there isn't anything that they could do. So they tell her, like, you need to focus on local. Like, call your police department wherever you are in Canada. Like, we can't help you. This isn't our jurisdiction. But she doesn't take no for an answer. So they're telling her, I can't help you. And then she goes on for like a million more years with this poor officer. Okay, so Missy Mo telling, wait, where are we? Okay, Missy Mo tells, there's nothing they can do. Okay, so the police tell her there's nothing they can do because she doesn't know his address. They can't help her. She's telling the police how Marty called a prostitute to Foodie's home. Yes. So she's giving this poor officer all this information on all of the drama going on in Girl World right now and how a prostitute has been sent to somebody's home because of Marty. She is asking the police, what are they going to do about it? She doesn't have a problem going to the paper about this. The paper. The police say the crime happening isn't in their jurisdiction. They can't help her. Nader and Dee Dee leave the call. I guess we're re-listening to the call now, which we did. Somehow she sounds even more batshit crazy this time. If you listen to it a second time, you realize just how freaking insane she is. I think the first time you're in shock it's happening over defamation. And then the second time you're like, dude, like she needs to go get help. Like she's crazy. This is what Marty would do, right? Before she calls the police. So that's when we re-listened to the video. I guess I had missed that part or maybe we didn't hear it. But before she calls the police, she goes, this is what Marty would do, right? So Marty says she deleted the call because she realized she looks insane. Marty says if he didn't turn her down so Nader could talk, she would have been talking all night long. Damn, Marty basically says, take care of your kids instead of sending pics to Nader. Marty confirms he has seen the pics. He says Nader didn't send them, though, and he would never lie to us, then laughs. Anyway, more of the call where she throws a tantrum. Missy says she is working a double, and someone told her Marty was online talking about her, and I said, no, she isn't. Like, this is how you know, too, her lies are BS, because she's like, I'm working a double, and someone just happened to tell me that Marty was online talking about me. You know Music Biz Marty? Yeah, the one who took Cyrax down. Yeah, he's talking about me, but I'm so busy working a double. I'm so busy, but I'm going to ask you a million different times how I can contact the paper about this. She's full of shit. I don't even think she really works. I don't think anybody believes she works at this point. How did she work before when she was following Foodie Beauty around everywhere and helping her to harass people? How did she work? If she wasn't in Foodie Beauty's 6-hour live streams sometimes, remember how long her live streams used to be sometimes? Not 6 hours, but it was, you know what I mean. Missy Moo would be there from start to finish, and then after that ended, she would go rage on her community post about whatever reaction channels were talking about Foodie Beauty, and then when she was done raging, she would start harassing them under sock accounts, and one sock account was proven to be yours. I have the screenshots and everything. You click on your little sock account, and then it took us to Missy Moo's page. So, I don't know. Defamation about sock accounts? Probably not. You have them, you know it. There's no way. There's no way. And then she has like 855 animals. She's always making weird videos. Like, when does she work? Like, and I know there's 24 hours in a day, so it's possible, but like, I just don't see it being possible with the level of her effery and having to know what everything that's going on and harassing people and everything else. Who has time to work when she's sending nudes to Nader? Like, she was saying her boss is a sheriff. Like, who cares? Doesn't make you important. If her boss was a sheriff, you would think she would know you don't call the police about defamation from another country, right? Like, you would kind of know how the law works. So I don't necessarily believe her boss of 13 years. I mean, I guess it's possible. I guess I'd have to see proof, but I don't necessarily buy that she works for a sheriff and she acts like that. And then she's like, threatening, and I'm going to call the paper. Like, I'm not buying it. And then she even asked the police department in Ohio if they know of any connections for her so she can contact the news and the paper. If she has a sheriff that's a friend, couldn't she have asked him? Even though the police told her, like, that's not what we do. Like, you just need to go to your local paper, I guess. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't think she works. Funny how she's trying to take all Chin's men. I know. I thought Missy was a hospice worker. Her job seems to change. Court reporter, processor, what else? Something about a daycare. She makes dolls. Hospice worker. I could have swore before she said that she made appointments for people or something, or like scheduled appointments. So her job changes all the time. So the sheriff must own a company then for hospice. And like none of this makes sense. It's a bunch of BS. She didn't have the wherewithal to change the HTT Chantel name before following Breezy around and be a twat to her. And I can't believe I just said that word. And online both. Yeah, she couldn't even like clean up her little things. Like you would think as much as she was harassing people like from sock accounts, Foodie too, you think as much as they do it, they would have it down to a T and know to make it like not traceable, but it's just not how it is. Missy Moo made a community post that she contacted Anne from Tea and Sass to get her help. What? Like a recent one? Yeah, it doesn't make sense at all, right, Freedom? She gives me vibes of someone on pain pills. Well, because she put this publicly online in a comment section, I'm going to share it. She's talked about my addiction nonstop. So I'm going to share it. And I do have the screenshot if anybody wants to see it. She's admitted to having addiction to pills before. She has. On a YouTube channel in the comment section. She said it publicly, so I don't feel bad for sharing it. So I just wanted to put that out there. Medical receptionist. Yeah, she said she's done a bunch of different things. So how did she have all these different jobs for 13 years? It doesn't make sense. Maybe she's on disability. I heard that somebody, either her or her husband is, but if she's on it, then there's no way she can be working, right? She contacted Anne's family. It's from today, the community post. Hold on. Let me look really fast. "19 minutes ago. Okay, this is Missy Moo's newest community post. I'm done being lied about. You need actual proof and receipts, screenshot messages, or I will strike channels daily. Simple." Missy Moo, this is fair use. Do you get that? You're going to strike me for talking on a video and not playing anything of yours. What I'm doing, I'm not even covering your video. I don't even have to be protected by fair use or copyright. I can have an opinion. Do you know you can't report a YouTube video for defamation, because if you do, they will just tell you to go contact somebody elsewhere? Like, YouTube doesn't deal with defamation. And I have plenty of screenshots and everything else. So, you know what, you guys? I guess if Missy takes us all to court and strikes all of our channels, maybe we should all start a GoFundMe, to like a group GoFundMe to fight back. Like, she's not going to win. She has no case. We are allowed to talk about what we see online, and she puts most of her BS online. So just because she tries to strike doesn't mean she's going to win. And I know she threatens, like, I'll go all the way. Well, so will I, Missy Moo, because my army is stronger than your army. And we've done nothing wrong over here. And many other reaction channels have really strong communities too, and large communities. Missy Moo, you're not going to win. I don't know how to tell you this. You can try and strike me and I'll fight back. I'm allowed to talk on my channel in a video and share my opinion, and my opinion is you're batshit crazy. Did you see those pics? I didn't see any. I didn't see her pics. I don't know. Okay, let's finish this community post so we could go back to the notes. I'm done being lied about. You need actual proof and receipts, screenshots, messages, or I will strike channels daily. Simple. I could care less if you reacted to me, but make sure you have my words or my face saying what you are accusing me of. Oh, shut up, Missy Moo. I'm done being lied about, stories and comments made up about me simply for following Foodie. Missy Moo, that's not why people hate you. We don't hate you because you followed Foodie. We hate you because of what you did for Foodie. We hate you for what you did to many of us. I hate you for comparing me to a person who was on trial for murdering her child. I hate you because you're a piece of shit person. I hate you because you're one of those people. And hate is a strong word, but yeah, I feel that way towards you. I hate you for dragging my daughter. I hate you for many, many things. You're a shit person. Do you get that? Do you get that? You're not being lied about, Missy Moo. You've done horrible things to other people, specifically T and Sass and PI. Nobody's going to feel sorry for you. Everybody has screenshots and proof and everything else. So strike my channel, go ahead, and I'll be happy. And take me to court, and I will be happy to start a GoFundMe to take you down and fight back. So let's continue. I'm done being lied about, stories and comments made up about me simply for following Foodie. It's not all because you followed Foodie. Again, we'll say this. It's for what you did for Foodie Beauty. What you did. Many people follow Foodie. Well, not anymore, but many people were following Foodie that we didn't even talk about. You somehow inserted yourself into every situation. You've doxed, you've harassed, allegedly. Well, you have harassed, doxed, allegedly, until I get more screenshots of proof, but we all have the proof, you guys. We have the proof. You've been an absolute evil bee. All to stay on Foodie Beauty's good side. Didn't you offer her a car or like to stay with you, her and Salah too? Like, it was beyond you just liking Foodie Beauty. Do you get that? Nobody cared if you liked Foodie Beauty or followed Foodie Beauty. It's what you did after. So you can kiss my ass. Simply for following Foodie. We have pedo, she said, potential murders of babies. What? And people and abuse of sexual and domestic all over this gore world. I'm done. You come with proof or I strike your channels. Missy Moon, do you ever think that I have proof from somebody you know? But I promised that person I would never repeat what they told me. Do you ever think of that? Because I have it. So I do have proof of a lot of things, just to let you know. Has anybody ever asked you to come out of your room because you spend too much time in there to pay attention to the family? I'm just curious. Does that ring a bell? Okay, so that's her community post rage. I'm done. You come with proof or I strike your channel. Simple. Simple. Nobody cares. Here's another one. Just one article. What? You guys, she's raging like crazy. Should I share the screen really fast? And then actually, I don't want to put her crap on my screen because she literally can't do anything for me having an opinion and reading things. So I can't put it on. I'm not going to put it on right now, but I'll read them. Okay, so I thought that was the only community post. There's a ton of them, you guys. Okay. Oh, no. She's going after a what? She's going after a what, you guys? Okay, let's read this. I'm so glad I continued to look because I thought that was it. Hold on, I need a hit of my vape. This is wild. Wow. And then she's going off on Anne. Okay, let me take a hit of my vape. You guys, she shares an article about AWA, and I don't know AWA enough to have an opinion. I really liked how she asked questions. I really liked how she handled herself on the panel with Kaya and her partner. All right, here we go. This one is from 43 minutes ago. Just to make you all very aware, both Ann T and Sass and A What are using Marty now as blackmail to achieve what they want on YouTube. I am now going to assume many more people will threaten others with Marty coming for them. I don't think Anne is well. She thinks people are looming in her gardens. Missy Moo, you can F all the way off. She was being harassed in emails and somebody said they were in her garden, like standing in her garden. She didn't make that up. So she's saying Anne isn't well. She thinks people are looming in her gardens. I reached out to her family because she needs an intervention desperately. Fuck you. Excuse me. I don't really cuss on here, but she can fuck all the way off. She contacted Anne's family. I don't know if you guys watch Anne, but I just saw a heartbreaking video from her the other day talking about all the pain and health problems she's having. Like, it seems like going on the internet and chatting with everybody gives her a bit of relief for a minute. It takes her mind off of her problems. And to try and take that away from her and go to her family like Anne isn't well. Like, she's almost insinuating Anne has like dementia or Alzheimer's or something. And that's like gaslighting and very manipulative, because the emails Anne got were very detailed harassment and what they were going to do to her and where they were standing at that moment. Like, Anne didn't make that up. Anne didn't make that up. So, Missy, you can F all the way off. I don't think Anne is well. She thinks people are looming in her gardens. I reached out to her family because she needs an intervention desperately. This is nonsense. So because you are a shitty person, Missy Moo, and people talk about it, you're contacting family, Anne's family. There's something really messed up with you. And this just proves the nudes are real. You were definitely behind those sock accounts, Missy Moo. Oh gosh, I'm going to get a strike now. Your behavior is screaming guilty, 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 guilty. Anne has her head screwed on very well, Missy. Leave her alone. Exactly, Nikki. I love Anne too. You know, I don't go to Anne's channel. I go to her channel, but I don't comment because I don't want people to be like, oh, Breezy's here. Keep her away from Anne. I don't want like that kind of attention to Anne. So I never comment over there, but like I do support her and I like her. And I think she deserves this time. Like, she's going through so many health problems. Let her talk shit on the internet if she wants. If she's getting a bit of relief and joy by chatting with other people about how crazy Missy Moo is, Missy Manson, I'm sorry, I'm going back to calling her Missy Manson. Is Missy really in here? Missy might be here. Breezy, the screen recordings of the Missy Moo are still in our messages. Let her try it. You're right. Missy Moo, I have screen recordings. I have even more shit than you know of. Frank, I don't know. Missy's always here. Missy is always here. So this is nonsense. She has multiple videos harassing creators, anyone who disagrees with her, back to the whole Tom's Mills fiasco. I don't see Anne harassing anybody. She gives her opinion. And as Sharon on her A What's channel stated herself about her tiny... I don't even know if this can come out of my mouth. Oh my God, you guys, this is the worst thing ever. I really suggest you guys go screenshot this because she's going to delete it. This is really bad. Okay, I'm going to read it, even though it's really awful and really sad. I'm going to read it just so you could see what kind of a person Missy Moo is. Trigger warning, if you've ever, like, this is going to be hard for me to read too. If you've ever lost a baby or anything like that, it's not very nice. So, at all. So, trigger warning right now. She says, and as Sharon on her A What's channel stated herself about her tiny 10-week-old baby, I can't believe anyone would continue to let her sit in judgment of others. That baby lived 10 painful weeks of abuse, in my opinion, and I think since anything can be said without proof, any troll can be anyone, right? That's how this works. Well, I don't troll. If I say something, I use my own face and voice, and you're a shitty-ass person, Missy Moo. How dare you say this stuff? Nobody can say you sent nudes to Natter, but you can talk about somebody who lost their child and talk about a baby in such detail, insinuating she did something to that baby? I'm having deja vu from when you compared me to Casey Anthony. You can F all the way off. You deserve whatever you get. Her issue with Sharon, I'm not sure. I just saw a comment in Marty's community post section from Awet saying that Missy Moo wrote her an email threatening her. So I don't know what's happening there. That's 100% a lie, Missy. We caught you red-handed on a damn sock. Yes, we have the proof. She's an idiot. Debbie said Sharon has lived through some shit. I bet it sounds like it. And can you imagine having somebody throw this in your face? It gets worse. In the next one, I'm doing a documentary on baby Charlotte and will be having a donation linked to a children's abuse program. I'm sorry, but I don't have these shameful past secrets and sit in judgment of others. Foodie, or not Foodie. See, she's just like Foodie Beauty. Missy Moo, you may not have a criminal record, but I happen to know a lot about you from somebody very close to you, and you're not a good person. Aren't you known as the town crazy lady? You need to get out of your bedroom and leave the bed. Because, like, all you have is to sit and stew and rage. She shares an article, you guys. I'm just going to read the headline, I guess. Wife stands by baby death suspect. The wife of a wealthy businessman has told a court she does not believe her husband hurt or harmed 10-week-old daughter. I don't like this at all, and I don't feel comfortable reading this. But Missy Moo is trying to... nobody was charged, though. Mr. Lata denies it and 2 counts of causing. So nobody was charged. So she wants us to believe that Awa and her husband hurt their baby. But, like, I don't see that anybody was charged. Do you guys? So she is upset because she doesn't want anybody to talk about her nude she sent to Natter or her threats to T and Sass, but she can share this? This is sick. Can you imagine your town crazy is actually like this on the internet with their free time? Yeah, she needs help. I don't know. She called Anne's family. Maybe somebody needs to call hers and let them know she really desperately needs inpatient. Like, she needs to be on medicine, maybe detox from her past issues. Maybe she relapsed. I don't know. She admitted that she used to be addicted to pills, but, like, this isn't normal behavior. This is kind of why I believe she's talking to Foodie Beauty again, too, because remember, if you say anything about them that they don't like because it's true and they don't want it out there, they stoop to really, like, to all new lows. There's nothing that they won't do. All those birds constantly squawking has drove her insane, probably. Freedom said, Missy, log off and reassess why you are doing this. This is not okay. This is sick. I think this is the worst she's been on here. And it's all because the truth is coming out about her. Is this behavior of somebody who's innocent? If you're innocent, do you have to say, but look at what they're doing and they're doing and they're doing and they're doing and they're doing? If you're innocent, do you have to do that? So we read the one where she says, I'm done. If you come with proof or I strike your channel, simple. So you can't strike channels for defamation. I mean, there's an option to, but it just tells you, like, you have to take it up with court. Like, they don't do defamation cases. It's YouTube. If she tried a privacy strike, like, I'm not sharing her address, anything like that. I'm stating an opinion, or I'm stating what I've seen with my own eyes, and I'm stating the proof I do have, because I have screenshots, screen recordings, somebody that does know her that maybe would help me out too. So, yeah, she's slowly driving herself insane, and I think she really needs help. I don't know. I just think maybe somebody needs to let her family know about what she's doing. Because, like, she has kids in her care. And I'm not one of those people who, like, mom shames and does all that. Because, like, I've had it done to me all the time. But, like, she's insane. And we haven't even finished the notes. You're going to see how even more insane she is. But this isn't normal. I'm going to screenshot all of this because Missy Moo is just like Foodie in the aspect of she will delete it and then pretend like it never happened. This is absolutely disgusting of her. I didn't think she would ever, she apologized to me for dragging my child, but then continued with her BS. And she wants us all to believe she's a changed person. But, like, is this a changed person? Using somebody's child who passed away against them like this? Is this a changed person? She offered her phone number to Marty saying, hey, please don't come after me. I have the proof you want on Foodie Beauty. Is this a changed person? There's more. Oh, there's so much more in that phone call, I think, anyways. My mind is so frazzled now because of this. I don't know why I'm so shocked. I don't know. If anything, I mean, I would think AWAT would have a case against her for sharing all that personal information, but who knows? You reported her too. That's good. Okay, let me report too. I'm not encouraging anybody else to report. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. And I have to make that very clear. So, report. 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 All right. I will be happy to report away. I see Marty reaching out to her family in a matter of hours. Oh, she's screwed. And the thing is, do you guys realize how simple this all could have been? She just could have provided the proof. Marty would have carried on with his foodie beauty stuff. Missy Moo lied, reached out to him saying she had proof, has yet to show it. And then because people are talking about the nudes that she sent Natter, allegedly, but more than likely, I'm 99.9% sure, she's behaving all like this. It's like she's her own worst enemy. She could have just provided the proof, carried on with her life, but no, we have to call the police. We have to get the newspapers involved. We're talking about Awet's baby, and Awet, Sharon, if you're listening, I'm really sorry, and you don't deserve this, okay? You don't deserve this at all. She is psychotic, and I'm sure rage will come back. She'll be raging about me any minute, you guys. Hey, Erin. She has comments turned off like Chantel and Kaya. That's the thing, too, like, if you're going to talk shit, you better leave those comments on. You better leave them on. She can talk a whole lot of shit, but boy, don't you give it back to her. Let's see. All right, let's get back to these notes, you guys. Will you guys let me know if she posts another rage? Prayers for your baby. It's like, I can't even stay on that topic so long. That was really bad. Like, that was really bad. Missy Moo, I have never been 100% sure about anything like this before. I fully support your karma. That's all I have to say. I fully support whatever happens. After you said all that, I don't know. Like I said, I really hope somebody's contacting your husband to let him know how unwell you are. And maybe you're not safe to be at home right now with this behavior. Like, did you even sleep, or did you stay up all night raging and harassing people who said you sent nudes to Natter? You should be ashamed of yourself. You know, you talk about other channels being hypocrites all the time. Like, you lied to your audience. You wanted everybody to believe the Moo Zoo was so happy. You were one big happy family. You're so in love. You guys are so in love with each other. Meanwhile, when your husband goes to the store, goes to pick up dinner, whatever else, you're busy sending your nudes to Natter? Preacher's daughter and all? You should be ashamed of yourself. Okay, let's get back to these notes, you guys. I can't stay on that topic too long. It's sick. And yeah, What and Anne, you have support over here. I know you guys have a lot of support in general from your own channels. You are well loved in this community, both of you guys. But we have your back over here, and we definitely don't think it's okay what's happening. The best part is Missy saying she was going to go to the news and newspaper. I know, that was the best part. Oh, let me take a sip of my soda. Hot Tea said she's been speedballing and clearly not sleeping. You can tell in her voice and mannerisms. She doesn't seem like a clean and sober person. I will say that. I don't know specifically what I think she's been doing, but I don't think she's in her right frame of mind. She sounds like Hot Tea. I would believe it. That's all I know. I don't know specifically, but I would 100% believe it. Hugh Matt said, does Missy not realize barely anyone reads the paper? Who reads the effing paper anymore? They're all about to shut down because no one wants to pay $5.99 a month, and no old people are online. No, there's old people online, but there are. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, literally nobody buys the paper anymore. I don't think so. I think the news is at like the press of your fingers onto your phone. Like, you don't have to really pay $1 million. You can look at the news for free. You can go to Twitter. You can go wherever. But that's where I get my news. I know, great, huh? All Missy really did was take the heat off Chantel for like 2 days. Yeah, that's basically what she did. Great job. Great job, Missy. Well, you wanted attention. Well, boy, you're getting it. All you literally did was take the focus off Chantel. Like, nobody gives an F what Chantel's doing today because we want to see what goes down with you tonight. Let's see. Old people are online. Yeah, there's a lot of old people online. I think did I misread it? Or maybe he was joking, but yeah, no, there's a ton of old people online who literally, like, there are more senior citizens who know how to work the internet better than me. I will tell you that much. I'm not very good online, but I'm here. Yeah, I didn't understand that read, but I think I may have misread it or something, or maybe it was a joke, but like, yeah, I don't know. My parents are in their 60s and they're online all the time. So, well, not all the time, but you know what I mean? They know how to work things better than me. So, um, all right. I hope he makes her life hell. He will. He will. I have a feeling it's going to go down tonight. So, all right, let's go back to these notes. So we've already read how she's on the phone with the police, yada, yada, yada. He says Nader didn't send him, though, and he would never lie to us, then laughs. So that's the part we left off where Marty confirms, you guys, he has the pictures, he's seen them, and yeah. So these pictures are very much real. Anyway, more of the call where she throws her temper tantrum. Missy says she is working a double, and someone told her Marty was online speaking about her. No, she isn't working a double. I think we already read this, but that's okay. We are laughing at her right now. We're at the part about her calling the paper. Okay, we didn't read this part. She tells the police she has no problem making a big stink of this. So Missy Moo says, yeah, and if you guys can't help me, I have no problem calling the paper, and I really have no problem with causing a big stink about this. Marty calls her husband Forrest Gump and said they have sex like once a year. Marty says he's going to tell the paper about that. That gave me a good laugh for a while. I don't know. Now that he called her husband Forrest Gump, I can't unsee it. I just can't. But yeah. So Marty says he's going to tell the paper about that. Missy says she wants to get the paper involved and asks the police if they have any connections that she can call. The officer says, I would think that would be local to you. Missy Moo said Missy Moo said she knows a sheriff, and will that get her more pull? She literally says that. She's like, so I know a sheriff. Will that get me more pull? She's one of those people that are so annoying, you guys, like who get pulled over for a speeding ticket, and they're like, my boyfriend in high school said he was going to join the police academy. Will that get me more pull? He might be a police officer now. My third cousin, I know he's a police officer somewhere. Will that get me more pull? Like, it was BS. It was stupid, and I couldn't have cringed any harder. They keep telling her you need to contact your local jurisdiction. And Missy Moo tells the officer she will be calling back tomorrow with her boss. She kept saying, oh, I'm going to be calling back tomorrow. Like, why do you need to call back tomorrow? Like, they can't help you. Do you get that? Like, you have to call your police department in Canada. I don't know why that doesn't get through to her, but I was raised to respect my elders, and I always will. Awesome, Nikki. She's ridiculous. The name drops with no names. I know. I don't. Margaret said, I can't. What paper? The local paper? She's calling the paper. I don't know. I don't think anybody reads the paper anymore. So go ahead and put it in the paper. Like most of us, I don't know. There's like, when I had this is the whole thing. But basically, newspapers, like the leftover ones that my parents had from ages ago, like there's still a ton of them. Like I use them for projects or to wrap things. Like nobody actually reads it. People use it for like their litter or like animals' cages and stuff. Like not saying it's right, but like nobody reads it. Nobody reads it at all. She said she doesn't have time for this. But if Marty starts any more crap, she said she will get on the news. She literally said that. But if he starts any more crap, I will get on the news. Oh my gosh, this poor officer. No one cares, Missy Moo. Missy Moo is wondering why the police aren't doing anything about Marty, and she said she is frustrated. After Missy Moo keeps asking if they know who Marty is, the police say they are familiar with Marty. Marty says they are fans of his. He gives examples of why the police over there like him. He tells Missy Moo, I'm coming for you if you don't give me what I want. Missy Moo asks if Marty has a file open. She literally asked the police that. So do you know if Nick has a file open with you guys? And I don't think they answered her. Missy Moo tells the police again she will make a lot of noise about this. She did say that, you guys. She was like, I'm going to make a lot of noise about this. Like, Missy, that's all you do is make noise. Like, you're the racket we're trying to tune out. Literally. Breezy saving the earth one wrapped by paper at a time. Yeah, like I have no problem. You can actually make cute wrapping paper with it. And then like you tie a little thing around it. It's actually cute. Like if you don't always want to be so wasteful with wrapping paper, and like it drives me nuts because you spend so much money on wrapping paper, right? Like some are 99 cents during Christmas time, but either way, you spend money on it. It's used once, it goes into the trash. Like, I don't know, save money, use newspaper. You can make it really cute. You can make it really, really cute. The way she said frustrated was hilarious. I know. Oh, Hyde, I'm sorry you're mad at Amazon. I'm mad at Missy Moo. Raven said, I've read many comments from various channels, communities over the years mentioning to report from an actual computer because YouTube software doesn't take mobile reports. I don't know, just what I've heard and read. Interesting. Does anyone do paper mache anymore? No, but I want to. I want to make a dinosaur or something. That'd be so fun. It's like her entire education on US police came from TV shows. I know. It is. I can't believe she sent nudes to Natter either, but now that we know, I don't know. I'm not surprised. I guess I am, but I'm not. Like, she wanted everything Foodie had. Like, we have to remember this. She wanted to be Foodie Beauty. She wanted to be Foodie. She wanted to wear her skin, damn it. I don't know if that video is still up. I really hope the farms or someone has it. I might even have it if I look hard enough. But yeah, like, it's insane. I'd get my presents in garbage bags. What? Oh, hello. I just saw you. New Missy Moo video. Hold on. I don't know if I want to put it up because she's absolutely batshit insane right now. Let's see. It has no views. Wait, where is it? I see. Oh, keep that same energy. It says, I'm done. I don't really have to consider her feelings or anything. It's fair use. If I put on her video and I pause and we chat it up, that's fine. It's perfectly fit. I can do it. So she'd have a really hard time striking me because I talk a lot. Like, my videos are always pretty much fair use. Like, I don't think there's ever a time when they aren't because I talk so damn much. You guys know. Just play the audio. Okay, tell me if you guys can hear it. I'm just going to play the audio, but tell me if you can hear it. Actually, this would be a good time to put my headphones in. So there's no echo. She looks batshit crazy. That's just my new description of her because there's no other way to explain it. She's insane. I guess Jessica Meska's not getting her doll, though. Sheesh, with all this going on, that sucks. All right. So tell me if you guys can hear the audio, okay? I'm going to mute when I'm not talking just so you guys can hear it. Let's see what happens. Let me know, and if you can't hear it, then we'll just have to play it. Okay. Let me know, you guys. What's going on? Can you hear it? I don't think so. Okay. I'm just going to share it, you guys. I don't care. She put it up. If she wants to try and strike me, I will just fight it. And I don't care. You can't hear it. Okay. My computer's a little bit stally right now, so that might be an issue, but oh well. Or lagging, I guess.
So yeah, I'm mad. I'm mad and
cares?
emotional.
We know.
And you know what? I might make some posts and I might make videos and take them down. Lots of people do that, not just Chantel. And let me tell you this right now. If Chantel came on YouTube.
Wait, you guys even see it right now? Because now my whole StreamYards thing went away. Oh, shit. Oh, there you guys are. Okay, can you see it? Pause every 30 seconds. Okay. I'm starting it over. I'm sorry. I'm so distracted. Okay.
So yeah, I'm mad. I'm mad and emotional. And you know what? I might make some posts and I might make videos and take them down. Lots of people do that, not just Chantel. And let me tell you this right now.
What?
If Chantel came on YouTube stating that somebody was bullying her over her deceased husband, her health, her children, whatever, and named the person without proof, You would never let her live it down.
Missy, you look deranged. You look unhinged. You look like you need to brush your hair, go wash your face, and log off. Do you understand? Nobody's taking you seriously. Like, we just want to see how much more crazy you will go. Go away. If you can't handle being talked about, you probably shouldn't have talked about other people constantly.
Never. And I've come to realize that this corner of YouTube is just full of people exactly like her or worse. You're not going to find hidden skeletons in my closet.
So you can up all the way off with that. She's talking about people with a criminal record. The thing is, Missy Moo, most of us with a criminal record, it's from like the 20s or when we were 20 years old or like a million years ago. And we've changed our life, our behavior, and we don't get into trouble anymore. You deserve a criminal record. Just because you don't have one doesn't mean you never will or you won't. Do you get that? I think what you've allegedly done with your doxing and harassment and everything else, that's criminal behavior. So it really drives me nuts when you and Foodie Beauty are like, you'll never find anything bad with us. We've never been to jail yet, bitch. There's still time. There's still time. You have acted horribly, and you know it. And the truth is coming out about you, and you can't stand it. But you can't control this, Missy Moo. I don't even know why I'm trying to help you out here, but the more you try to control it, the bigger the problem is going to get. You have no say in this. Sit down, shut up, and quit talking.
Closet. I bear it all out there. So if I'm angry and I call Akron Police, I know Marty doesn't live there. I called them to find out if they knew about him. And I found out that they do. And then I found out lots.
So, bitch, you called them about defamation. You were asking them what they're going to do about it. Please stop trying to rewrite history because we still have the rest of the notes to go over. You called and asked them what they are going to do and what they can do about Marty. Then you went on this whole thing trying to tell them about your YouTube history, his YouTube history. You weren't just calling so they would know. You called because you wanted their help and they wouldn't help you.
Lots of other things.
Nobody can help you. Nobody can help you. So you may as well go check in somewhere and let the professionals deal with it. You've messed up and it's too far gone now.
And then I called other places because I could care less if
go to
he
bed.
wants to go after Cyrax. But when he starts demanding things from people on his time frame and then going after Cyrax, but then siding and having Nader El-Shami on his panels, that's not somebody I'll associate with. I thought maybe Marty wanted to do some good.
My gosh,
but he doesn't. He just
I keep calling her Foodie Beauty because they're so much alike. You're saying you wouldn't associate with him? You were DMing Nader. You were in his DMs. You were texting him. What do you mean you wouldn't associate with him? What do you mean? He more than likely has nudes of you. I actually believe him in this case, and it pains me to say that, you guys. Like, I need to go take a shower after this. That grossed me out. But like in this instance, I believe he has them. I just do. So she's like, I would never associate with him and have him on my channel. No, you just sent him pictures of your lady parts. Okay.
Just trolls, and that's all he does. And I'm not intimidated. And people that are going to use Marty now, they're going to use him as blackmail now. You do realize this. I hope everybody.
I don't realize that, but what I do realize is you have no eyebrows and you need to go brush your hair and log off. Please and thank you.
Realizes this. Now when somebody has a problem with somebody in this girl world, they're going to sick Marty after you, right? But I'm not afraid. And I've already let my family know exactly what's going on here. My job knows. I've showed them the videos. I've shown them I spent 2 hours showing my boss videos of what he does.
But did you show him your nudes? Did you show him your nudes too? Or does Nader just get them?
How he calls tow trucks and prostitutes. They're well aware. And they're well aware that if there's any calls, I mean, they'll give them a courtesy. We'll send it to HR, but nothing's going to be done. So, I mean, I think I'm being fair, honestly, when I say if you're going to react to me and make videos on me and state accusatory things, have receipts like you would demand others to have, like Chantel.
Where was your receipts when you compared me to Casey Anthony? Did you have receipts? You're full of shit. You don't get the grace that you didn't give other people. You don't get the kindness you haven't shown other people. You're not special, and you're going to learn that real quick. You and Foodie Beauty are not untouchable, and karma's here. So either shut up, log off. I don't know what to tell you, but like there's nothing you can do to change the situation. Striking reaction channels or striking my channel, whatever, isn't going to stop what's going to happen to you. Do you get that? See, I think in this instance, you ran your mouth a little too much because you wanted everybody to believe you had these receipts. You contacted Marty. Do you get that? Just like Foodie Beauty, you inserted yourself into a situation. You contacted him saying you had receipts to give and you don't have any. Had you not contacted him or had you just been honest and said, hey, I don't have receipts, things might have been a little bit differently. Probably not, though, because you refused to apologize to Anne, but they might have been. You stuck your foot in this shit and now you're mad that it's on your foot. Get over it.
If Chantel was going to say somebody was bullying her and name that person, you would make her show receipts. So why isn't everybody else held to the same standard? And in that matter, why isn't everybody who sits in judgment held to the same standard when skeletons are brought up of them? It's okay because they're not Chantel. Well, I haven't seen Chantel in a news article or a mugshot. Yeah, she's evil and rotten and does terrible things and
I
has
saw
no
her.
remorse.
Wait.
But you see,
There's been articles about Chantal, not necessarily in printed paper, but I've seen them online.
Said my piece and my apologies. And I will not apologize for things I don't do. And like I said, I'm done with the lies. So I guess I'll have a busy few days. Luckily, I worked.
So she's threatening us because she keeps emailing people, harassing people. Again, I need to point out, this is how I know that she's lying and that those nudes are probably very much out there and real. Nobody innocent behaves like this, trying to shut everybody up. If you didn't do anything wrong, you let people talk. How many people say that I go around punching grandpas? Do I go and try and prove every single one of them wrong, or do I bring it up on occasion for anybody new that's coming saying, hey, that's not at all what happens, but whatever. Like, I can't control what people are going to say about me. I can't. Her behavior and her attitude very much is screaming guilty, guilty, guilty. You're about to see my nudes and I'm trying to make this go away. Freedom said, I remember when Missy Moo made a community post after Lil Mama passed away. She said she would never come after anyone again. She didn't want anyone to take their life over internet drama. I forgot about that. Wow. I think she needs to get back on her medicine. She's clearly not taking it. Like, I don't know.
This is my last day of work for a few days. And I'll
Who
just
cares?
go through and timestamp and just, I'm going to have to. And it's not going to be people that reacted to me and called me stupid or talked about my teeth. It's simply two things. Anything to do with Nat Earl Jeremy and anything to do with me saying things to Anne about her children, her husband, her health, herself, her house, her gardens, whatever.
So are you going to start saying that you didn't dox her 40-year-old kid? Are you going to try and say that? Stop saying you didn't do anything to Anne. Just because she talked about you on stuff you put on YouTube, you doxed her 40-year-old child. It's still a child to her. No matter how old your children get, they're always going to be your babies. Her daughter had nothing to do with Girl World at all. At all. And again, I will say this because I know you're going to timestamp and everything else. If you try to strike me or take me to court, I will put up a GoFundMe and I will fight back. I will. Full steam ahead, as Marty says. I will. I will. In my opinion, let me make this very clear. Are you listening, Missy Moo? I know you probably are. I believe you sent the nudes. I believe Marty has seen them. I believe they're going to come out. I believe you wanted to be Foodie Beauty so much that you probably were trying to hit on Salah too. Does Salah have your nudes? How many people have your nudes?
Whatever. Anything except the fact that I forwarded a pictured email of her daughter, Donna, to Foodie. That's it.
That's not
And
it.
I've got to know the person who sent it to me on Facebook, and I'm going to let them know what's going on with Anne, because something needs to be done, because she has nothing that points a finger at anyone with proof or evidence.
You're disgusting. Anne literally just comes on and talks about what's going on in Girl World. Why are you trying to get her like locked up? Like, it's like you're trying to say she's gone insane or she has dementia or Alzheimer's. Even in your community posts, it's like that's what you're alluding to, that she's lost it and she needs help. Like, maybe somebody needs to check in on you. How is your family? Have you even fed your kids? Or have you just been doing this stuff, trying to control the narrative? Nobody believes you. Nobody likes you. I don't care if you try and strike me. I will fight back. In my opinion, and I'm going to keep saying it just because it bothers you so much. In my opinion, I believe you sent the nudes. You are guilty.
And I'm done being the scapegoat simply because I followed Foodie. Because in that aspect, anybody that followed Kaya needs to now be given the same treatment as Kaya, in my opinion, because, I mean, there's hints along the way. Everybody is now pulling up these hints along the way. They should have known, right? They should have known. Real life's where I draw the line. And real life was BBJ. That's where I drew the line with Chantel. That's where I cut the line. If I'm going to say something,
No.
I'll say it with my face. I might delete the video, but I'll say it with my face.
Let's clear something up. You knew about the abuse and neglect going on with BBJ. You did. You followed Foodie Beauty long enough. You saw everybody giving her money to take BBJ to go get seen because she needed to be seen by a vet. You knew. You knew. For some reason, you got really weird when she fake married Salah and went to Kuwait. You started getting like jealous almost. It was weird, you guys. Like, tell me if you believe this too. It's almost like she knew about BBJ the whole entire time she followed Foodie Beauty. She knew about the treatment. She knew what Nader did to BBJ. She saw what Pete's did. But that wasn't where she drew the line. It was weird when she got married and then all that stuff happened. Then Missy Moo drew the line. I think you were jealous. Didn't you offer your home to Foodie Beauty to come stay in? Or did you delete that video too? I guess I'll have to go try and find it. But I think you got jealous and your fifis got hurt. Can someone flick my bean? I'm sorry, I can't right now. But anyway, Stevie said she wants Salah and food. She does. Even the unholy trinity had enough sense to walk away during the Salah Kuwait art. Agreed. Even they had the common sense. Offered to sponsor Salah. Yeah, that's what she did. She offered to sponsor Salah because Foodie wouldn't let her sponsor Salah when she couldn't. Vicky said, LOL, Missy reminds me of Karen, who lives down the road. Nobody likes because she's nosy and lies all the time. Yeah, seriously. Livy said, LMAO Breezy, I wasn't expecting you to respond to that. I wasn't either. It just flew out of my mouth. I'm in a mood. Bad Seed said, I need to make a comment. Missy Moo draws the line for a cat, but Nader raping multiple women and Chantel giving him a false alibi are okay. Missy Moo is disgusting. She is disgusting. I completely agree. Mary said, why is Girl World filled with abusers? What is this community? A lot of people in this community are people who've changed their life around or gone through life experiences. But a lot of us you'll find, whether we have bankruptcies, bad credit, I've spent, I don't even know how, countless nights in the drunk tank. But most of us have like actively worked on changing our life or our situation or whatever. The current abusers in Girl World are people that claim that they don't, or say like, I don't have a criminal record, It's and they're the most dangerous people. They want you to not keep your eyes on them just because they haven't been arrested, but they're currently doing illegal activity and crimes. They just haven't been caught yet. They offered to sponsor Salah. Yeah, they did. Hugh said bad seed, basically 500. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 600. Hey, Missy, open up your comments. Take the heat you deserve. Oh, she's going to be getting heat. She will be. Some of us are in long-term recovery. Exactly. If she does strike my video or anything, you guys will be the first to know, and we'll start working on it. We're not going to sit. I'm not scared of Missy Moo. Like, what is she going to do? Come to the United States, come to Southern California? What are you going to do, Missy Moo? I don't know. Are you not that experienced with the YouTube world or how things run? Like, you literally can't strike me for defamation. You literally can't. You can't take my video down for defamation. Do you know how many people lied about me and my child? If you could take people down for defamation, Foodie Beauty still wouldn't be here for lying about a 10-year-old child almost daily sometimes. It's just not how it works. Privacy strike, you can't privacy strike somebody because they have an opinion on you. Do you get that? Like, I haven't shared your real name, your first name, your last name, even the city you live in, province, whatever. I haven't shared much other than your name is Missy Moo to me, Missy Manson, to be clear, Missy Manson, and I know you live in Canada. So what are you going to privacy strike for? What is that again? How are you going to privacy strike me? All right, let's finish the last few minutes of her video. I just had to make sure it was really considered fair use. There's no way she can say that this video isn't. So let's continue.
My face, and I'll say it with my own voice. I don't use trolls. I don't use fake, false accounts. If I want to tell you something, I'm going to tell you myself. And I'm done.
Then be done. Go away.
I want proof. I want receipts.
So does Marty, and you haven't given it to him, so you can F all the way right off. Don't demand receipts when you haven't given any. How many months have you lied about you have this proof that's going to take Foodie Beauty down, and you ran to every single reaction channel talking about your proof? Where is your proof? Shut up.
I want screenshots. I want messages.
Yeah.
You have them to back up your accusations? The power to you. You don't have them, and you talk about it on your channel, I'm striking them. I think that's fair.
You know, it would be fair if you apologize to T and Sass, MPI, and everybody you hurt. That would be fair. All right.
So, yeah.
So she's batshit crazy, and we all knew it. Jeez. I don't use trolls and I don't use sock accounts. Meanwhile, we have the proof that one of her channels she was harassing people on led back to her main channel, Missy Moo. So, yeah, I have receipts. So, you know, if she comes for me, this will be a lot of fun. And like I said, I had somebody message me very close to her when things first started going down really badly. Anyways, once she first started comparing me to Casey Anthony and all that stuff, somebody contacted me, and I know a lot about her. I know a lot of Brooks. Just because you don't have a criminal record, Missy Moo, I do know you're known, and as I know in your town, you're known as the crazy lady who doesn't leave her home and has a million birds. And I know people have asked you to stop talking about your kids and you haven't. So let me just be clear on that. Come for me and I'll come for you too. Okay? Okay, we'll play. Let's play. Let's play. The whole live section isn't there. Is it my phone? What do you mean? Do you mean, I have no idea what you mean. I have no idea. Freedom said, you don't dox people, but you found information on Anne's family and you plan to text them. So she doesn't dox people. She just went and searched out info on Anne's daughter, sent it to Foodie Beauty. But that's not doxing, right? She's insane. She doesn't dox or go in real life, but she's bothering Anne's family because she doesn't like that Anne talks about her. Like, I really hope somebody catches Marty up with all this stuff. Like, all she had to do was apologize to T and Sass, and instead now she went in real life IRL, and she's contacting Anne's family. Anne's going through enough. Do you get that, Missy Moo? And she's very loved, and we will always side with her. You're not loved on here, Missy Moo. Nobody even wants you on here. It's okay. I just saw all Chantel's lives were gone. What? Hold on. Now I gotta look up. Booty. And then we gotta finish these notes. I'm so hungry. Okay, let's see. We're gonna bees around. I see Foodie Beauty's lives. We're gonna bees around the clock. Lunch bees. She's deleted some. The beesing hour. Oh, oops. I'm so sorry. I see some. I see a lot of lives. I guess she probably just deleted some of them. So I'm checking my email to make sure Missy Moo isn't threatening me. Nothing yet. Let's double check my channel and make sure I haven't been struck. Nope, not that either. Huh. Interesting. All right. Should we finish up the notes, you guys? Yeah, they're still there. I think she's deleted some. Can this week get any crazier? I have a feeling the next time Marty goes live, it's going to be wild. It must be your phone. Maybe user. Oh, crap. I forgot to stop at the store. I got so ticked Office Depot didn't have the item I wanted. I came straight home. I'm sorry. Hugh said, no, it's almost like she told Kaya, hold my beer. I'll take the heat off you for 10 minutes. She did. Blue Jay said, Foodie deleted all her before Salah lives. Yes, she did that. Hyde said, I was about to rage, but thankfully you were still alive. Okay, well, don't rage. Just have a good day. That's what I want everybody to do. I don't know if I'm going to be covering foodie stuff all day. I don't know. This has been a wild day. If anything interesting happens, we'll probably go live again. I'm thinking about if maybe we should do a late night stream and talk about what happens if shit goes down with Missy Moo. So let me know if you would want like a really late one or if you're cool with the mornings. I didn't. Wait, please unblock strawberry milk. I didn't block strawberry milk. Was it an accident? Yeah, Hugh. Okay, I can't right now. I don't even know. Let me see if I could go back in the chat, but was it done recently? It's so weird. Like randomly people are getting blocked. Like every day Miami was blocked, Summer was blocked, a few other people. So I don't know if I'm going to have to look through. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I'm really sorry, Strawberry Milk. And sometimes it takes a while to update on the block list. I don't know what happened, but I will definitely unblock you. Absolutely late night if possible. I might do that so I could try and sleep in a little bit tomorrow. I think I got like 4 hours of sleep with everything. So we might just do that. Yes, saying she's blocked in the chat could be a glitch. It's no biggie. Strawberry Milk, I would never block you. I don't know what's been happening lately with random people getting blocked, but I've been catching it, and I will look throughout today and wait for it to be updated, okay? As soon as I see you, I will unblock you. I think it's YouTube being glitchy because there's people like, I'm not understanding what's happening. I'm not understanding it. And I don't think we have any rogue mods because I went over our mod list and it's everybody who's a mod is everybody who's in here all the time. And that like I've seen around for a while. So yeah, I don't think it was any of you guys. I think it's a glitch. No one has been blocked today. Okay, Strawberry Milk, I think something's going on with YouTube, but I adore you and you will never be blocked over here. So as soon as it updates, I will unblock you. Again, I feel really bad and I'm so sorry. YouTube is glitchy after recent updates. I think so. Yeah, because it's not making sense. And it's like random people do. If it was a rogue mod, they would be blocking like, do you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't think it's a rogue mod, but I'll still double check. Okay, let's get back to the notes, you guys. We just have a little bit to finish up. And then I need to go eat something because my stomach's going to start growling and it's going to sound like an earthquake. I'll remind her to check her block list. Chats have been literally and not posting. Okay, thank you, Hugh. Yeah, definitely if anybody could remind me, but I'm pretty sure I'll be on top of it. Strawberry milk is tasty. Thanks for your notes and for catching me up. I was ashamed for not being up to date in Girl World. I work 10 hours a day. You are a hard worker. Don't be ashamed if you can't keep up with everything. It's a lot. It's a lot to keep up with. And it's impossible to know everything that's going on at every hour of the day. There's just no way. He said, we will get you back in here. Sorry for the confusion. Everyone can sit with us except Missy Moo and a few others. Exactly. Exactly. All right, let's finish the notes, you guys. I don't remember where we left off. Okay. Oh, okay. So Missy Moo tells the police again, she will make a lot of noise about this, and she has no problem doing it. Missy Moo tells the police it's okay if Marty goes after Cyrax, but it's not going to fly with her. Oh, geez. Missy Moo tells them again she is calling back tomorrow. Marty makes a bunch of bird puns, phrases. He was really entertaining himself there. Missy says again that she is going to the paper. You can't make this shit up. I don't think I will ever be afraid of Missy Moo saying, go to the paper. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Officer tells Missy Moo they have to go because they have actual 911 calls coming in. And Marty said he's going to play another Missy Moo message. He says, you know what, more of Missy Moo stuff tomorrow. I think we're listening to Cyrax call the police, more Cyrax stuff. I skipped and landed on Marty watching bird videos. I have no idea what's going on. I landed again on a pizza song. Okay, stream ends. And then I said, oh my gosh, I wonder what tomorrow night will bring. You guys, I think this is what we're going to do. Actually, I know this is what we're going to do. We're going to take today off, or at least I am. And tonight I'll write down the notes. And if shit goes down, which it probably will be, we are going to go live right after. Okay. So it'll probably be a very late night stream, but I really want to sleep in tomorrow. So let's just do that. Yeah, she threatened the cops. She kept telling them, I'm going to call back tomorrow. Like, they're probably going to take, draw sticks or straws on who has to take the Missy Moo call. When she calls back, they're like, not it, not it, not it. Bird swooping. Yep, tried strong arming. Yeah, she's an idiot. Like, I don't know how things are ran in her area of Canada. I just don't know. But like in the United States, it's just different. Like, it's just different. They're not going to go knock on anybody's door for defamation. I had somebody threatening me basically with a gun, threatening other people and himself. And like, they didn't do shit. They took down a police report and let me know if anything happened, then something could be done. Or I could fly there and try something in that aspect. Like, they're not going to do anything because people talk about you on the internet. They don't care. We have much more severe problems in the States with gun violence, school shootings, everything else. Like, do you really think they care that somebody's bullying Missy Moo on the internet? Like, seriously, do they really? Does Missy Moo really think that the American police care about somebody talking about Missy Moo on the internet? It's stupid. Nothing's going to happen. And she needs a life. She needs a life. And she needs a brush and she needs a shower because she's not looking good. She'll be labeled a 43, a crazy person, just like Cyrus. I heard she already is labeled a crazy person in her area. I didn't block you. I see you. It's not a problem for police. Get a lawyer. Exactly. I'm like, the cringiest part too is when she's like, do you have connections to the paper? Like, you're asking the police department to get you connections for a newspaper. Seriously? Yeah, you're not blocked, she. Hey, Uncle Buck, good to see you. I often wonder how all these loony bins always end up meeting Marty. It's almost like they cry out for his attention. It's almost like I buy into it now. It's almost like they're like, hey, Marty, look at me. And then when he's like, okay, I'm looking at you, they're like, no, but not like that. It's like weird. Like, but I didn't want that kind of attention. It's like, don't ask for it and you won't get it. But Missy Moo inserted herself. She contacted Marty saying, I have the info you want. I have proof that Chantel and Salah aren't really married. And she clearly has no proof. Where's the proof? If she had the proof, where's the proof been this whole time? Do you know what I think? I think Chantel and Nader have really bad dirt on her and she's scared of it coming out. Let's see. They tell you to get an attorney. It's a civil matter. Exactly. They're not going to do anything. And I don't even think Marty lives in the area he was calling. Wasn't that where Cyrax lives? From what I know, that police department loves Marty for what he did to Cyrax. So, like, she's not going to have much luck. This just doesn't fly with me. I know. Oh my gosh. He could do whatever he wants to Cyrax, but it's just not going to fly with me. And nobody cares, Missy Moo. Nobody cares if it flies with you. It's just going to be done. She is beyond cringe. Breezy, show me a clip where she looked good to begin with. True. I think she has days where she definitely looks like a little bit better than Foodie Beauty, but for the most part, I mean, they're the same to me. I don't find one more attractive than the other. They're just pretty much equal. Ugh. But that's my opinion. I don't think she dialed 911, but they wanted off the phone, so they dipped. Yeah. They bite off more they could chew. Exactly. Show the proof or Chantal is flying. Wait, or Chantal is flying and paying for 3 airplanes to sue your ass. Oh my gosh. Missy Moo isn't suing anybody. I don't know. I mean, I guess she could try, but she's not going to have much success. Maybe with people who are in the same country with her, but I know in the country I'm in, I'm protected by freedom of speech. I can have an opinion. I'm not too worried about it. Marty lives nowhere near Akron, Ohio. I didn't think so, but but Foodie is hotter than 80% of YouTube. I still can't believe she thinks that. Like, she must have one of those fun house mirrors where it like distorts your image and you look skinnier, but like, I don't know. She must see something completely different than us. Remember when she was completely fine with Foodie starving BBJ and neglecting her nails? Yeah, she was completely fine with that. It wasn't until Foodie Beauty moved to Kuwait that Missy Moo started like getting jealous and having issues. Let's see. I saw it, Aaron. Thank you for texting me. Hold on, I'm going to screenshot it again too, just to be double sure I check for strawberry milk. Whatever body dysmorphia Foodie has, I want it. Same. Jim says she believes her filter's true. Hold on, Jim. You know what? I don't know why you're not a mod, Jim, but you're here like all the time, every live, and you've been here for a while. I'm really sorry that I haven't put you as a mod yet, but you are now. So there you go. There's more people that are here every time, and as we grow more, I'm going to definitely keep adding mods. All right, you guys, I gotta go eat. I really have to pee. Too much information, but it's true. So I'm gonna go for now, but plan on a very, very late night stream tonight. Okay, you guys? Mess with the bull, you're gonna get the horns. Exactly, Smoky Grandma. And I'm here to watch it go down. I don't feel bad for Missy Moo at this point. She pretty much put a target on her own back, and she just keeps talking shit. Wait, hold on. Before we go, let me double check and see if Missy Moo's ranting and raving. Nope, the last one is how she's done being lied about, blah, blah, blah. You come with proof or I strike your channel. Simple. So wait, you say Marty's blackmailing you because he's like, show me the proof or you're next, but you're wanting us to send you screenshots we have of you, or you're going to strike our channels? What do you consider that? You want us to privately contact you with screenshots, recordings, everything else. But if we don't show you the info we have, you're going to strike our channels? What would that be considered, you guys? Jim, you're welcome. I don't know why you're not a mod, or you haven't been, but you are now. I'm really sorry. And again, I'll add more mods as we get more people and we grow more. I think we have a lot right now. But you guys, all right, I gotta go eat. I will see you late tonight. Whatever time it ends, probably like an hour after that or less. But I will announce it. I'll say, hey, I'm gonna go live in 10 minutes and give you guys a heads up. But I hope you guys are having a great day, great evening, wherever you are. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if I get a little strike or an email, you guys will be the first to know. All right, you guys, have an amazing day, and I will see you late tonight, okay? All right, bye, everybody. Thanks again.